Hello, hello. Welcome to Verbling. Hi there. I am Teacher Oakley. And today we are going to have a little fun, learn a little vocabulary, play a little game, and challenge ourselves. Okay. There's a game that I would like to play here on Verbling. I've done it. A few of the other teachers have done it as well. It's called Truth or Lie. Students practice their English and practice lying as well by telling stories, and the other students have to kind of figure out if it's a lie or the truth. Today, we're going to put a little spin on that game and concentrate on vocabulary. The concept is the same. It's very, very, very simple. Here it is. And I will go first to get us started. Okay, I am going to give a word. Try to find an unusual word. You may want to join me with a pencil and paper or something, or a dictionary too. But okay, here's how it works. We're going to take turns. I may go a couple times since this is a new game. I'm going to give you a word. All right? Well, okay. For example, buffoon. My word is buffoon. Okay? Now I'm going to give you 3 definitions. All right? And those 3 definitions, 2 of them are going to be lies. They're going to be false definitions. And 1 of them will be the truth. So then the students will try to pick out which is the true definition. And we're going to see who's the best liar in the class. Okay, so buffoon. First of all, did I spell that correctly? A buffoon. Hello, Max. How are you? Again?
Hi again.
Hi again. Okay. So, for example, my word is buffoon. Here are my 3 definitions. Which one is correct? 1, a small antelope that lives in southern parts of Africa. 2, an idiot, a joker, a jester, a fool. 3, a type of bottle cap which can only be taken off by using a pry type device. Which one is the real definition?
Second.
Second. Very good. You win. All right. So you can. Okay. Absolutely correct. You're right.
I was cheating.
You're looking up the word. Okay. Well, yeah. If you look up the word, it's a little too easy, isn't it? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if you're going to cheat, it kind of ruins the game. Okay. Okay, and I have to kind of. Well, I have a very strong vocabulary.
Buffoon. Correct pronunciation? Buffoon.
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 Second. Yeah.
It's so rude or not?
Is it rude? Well, like
Yeah.
saying he's an idiot. Well, it's quite a bit more formal as a word. He's such a buffoon. It is definitely negative. It is definitely. If I said, "Oh, Max, you're such a buffoon," it's not. It's not exactly. Not exactly a compliment. Okay.
But my dictionary said buffoon is some kind of clown.
Yeah, like a fool, a jester. I mentioned a jester. Do you know what a jester is?
No,
That,
no, no.
that guy in the King's Court who had the floppy hat with the bells on it, and he dressed
Okay,
in
got.
very colorful clothes and juggled. Yeah, yes, he was actually called a buffoon, so he is really the court fool, actually. Okay. Hello, Heidi.
Hello, nice to see you again.
Nice to see you again. Okay, so don't look up the words, otherwise that kind of ruins the game. But okay, I'm going to give you words, and then I'm going to give you 3 definitions and see if you can come up with the correct definition. I'm going to give you 3 definitions, only one of which will be correct. Okay. You guys start to think about words as well, so maybe you can take a turn and give definitions. All right. Okay, here is your word. Ragamuffin. Ragamuffin. Okay, my definitions. 1, a dirty street child. 2, a type of muffin made with whole wheat flour and cereals. 3, a type of seer or oracle, someone that can see the future, which comes from Nepalese or Indian culture. Heidi?
Is it fortune telling? No, fortune telling.
Fortune telling? Fortune teller?
No.
Well, I can't say until Max can guess. Max,
Yes.
what do you think?
So,
No, I'm asking about the 3rd hint.
The 3rd hint.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, like a fortune teller, a seer or an oracle is a fortune teller. That's correct. Okay, I'm sorry. You were clarifying. My mistake. Which one do you think it is, Heidi?
3rd one.
The 3rd one, a seer or an oracle. Max, which one do you think it is?
for me, it's like Indian word, ragamuffin. I don't know, 3rd.
The 3rd, okay. Araceli, hi Araceli.
Hello, how are you?
Good. Did you catch my definitions of ragamuffin? 2 of which are...
No, I'm
incorrect.
sorry. When I came in, you were just finishing. I think I'll listen and try to catch up with you.
Okay, well you can try the next one. Okay, actually, guys, I got you. Ragamuffin is not an oracle from India, even though it sounds kind of like that. It is not a type of muffin. It is actually a dirty street child, an urchin, a poor beggar child with old, dirty clothes is a ragamuffin. Good word.
Where the word came from?
I don't know.
Original.
I just made it up today. No, I'm kidding. No, it's a real word.
Original you.
I don't know. That's a very good question. I don't know where it originates. And Araceli, that was one of my lie definitions. This is truth or lie, the vocabulary version. So instead of telling stories, we're going to say a word, an unusual word, and then try to give 3 definitions, only one of which is correct. And by the way, I'm an idiot. First of all, my first word of the day, I misspelled it. It's 2 F's and 2 O's. Buffoon. Okay, so I'll give you a couple more because I know this is a new game. You guys aren't used to it, so I will give you the expertise of my lies. Nader, hello. Hello again.
Hi.
Hi. So I'm going to try to give you some unusual words. Maybe you'll know it, maybe not. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if you know this word. Okay. Here's the word. Potty. The word is potty. Okay. Here are my 3 definitions. 1, to be crazy, to be a little off your rocker, a little bit insane. 2, a small container with a handle which comes out the side, which can be usually used to scoop water to take a bath with in southeastern countries like the Philippines. 3, a small little chair with an opening underneath and a catch bowl for a child to learn to go to the bathroom with. Okay. Nader, what do you think? What is
The third one?
the third one? A small chair for a child to learn to go to the bathroom. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Heidi, what do you think?
I saw the third, but I changed.
Third.
2.
2.
Yeah.
Okay. For a small scoop for taking a bath in the in southeastern countries like the Philippines. Okay. Max, what do you think?
I think it's third.
The third. Okay.
Some kind of chair.
All right. Okay, Araceli, what do you think?
The first one?
The first one, crazy, off your rocker. You're a little potty. Wow, this is fun. Okay, it's fun for me anyway. You guys should think of your own words because it's amusing to lie to you like this. Nader, you're absolutely, and Max, you are both correct. It is a small little chair. Time to go to the potty. Okay, it's what we call the toilet, but it's like a little tiny toilet for children. It looks like a little chair, so they can sit in it and do their business. And that's a potty. That's right. That's right. Actually, there is a little device, Heidi, which we use in the Philippines to take a bath. It's very common. It's called a tabo, but it looks like it's like a pot, but it's a little bit different because it's used specifically for taking a bath. And people, that's how people take a bath here. They pour water over their heads and scrub up and pour more water over their heads. It's very common, but different word. It's tabo. Okay, so there you've learned some valuable.
I heard from Filipinos they take a shower every day, 2 or 3 times, but they don't have any bathtub.
That's true. I haven't seen a bathtub in ages. You're absolutely correct. You're absolutely right. What they do is the bathroom is completely tiled in and it has a raised floor where the door is. So and then it has a drain in the floor. So generally how most people, okay, take a bath here, some people have a shower. Okay, I can take a shower. I have a shower head on the wall and I can take a shower. However, most people don't do that. They just fill a bucket with water and then they take a little pot called a tabo and they pour it over their heads and the water just flows on the floor. There's no such thing as a bathtub. There's no such thing as a shower, a specific little room where you take a shower. It's just in the open bathroom and then the water just goes down into so you go into the bathroom and your feet get wet. And that's everywhere here. It's very normal. Anyway, of course hotels and such may have a bathtub or a shower, but that's very normal how people take a bath. Yeah, and you're right, Philippines people take 2 baths a day. Well, it's hot, you know. Anyway, yeah, interesting. Okay, I'm going to give you one more, and then hopefully somebody can come up with another interesting English word and see if we can figure it out. Okay, I've got one. Here's a good one. Here's my word. Flabbergasted. The word is flabbergasted. Okay. Definition number 1. To be hit with a hose. I flabbergasted him with my garden hose. Okay. To be hit with water from a hose in a pressurized water. 2. To be so fat that you can't move. He's flabbergasted in bed. He weighs 400 kilos and he's flabbergasted in bed. 3. To be extremely surprised and confused by something. Surprised and confused by something. Oh, what do you think, Araceli?
I think the third one.
The third one, confused and surprised. Nadir, which one do you think?
Maybe the third one. Maybe, I'm not sure.
Okay.
It's okay.
It's safe. Okay. Heidi, what do you think?
Number 1.
Number 1, to be hit by a hose, by water from a hose.
Yeah.
Okay, and Max?
Sorry, I mixed it. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Actually, Araceli and Nadir are correct. To be flabbergasted is to be shocked and surprised. I was flabbergasted when she walked into the room naked. Oh my God. Okay. Flabbergasted. Although, there should be a word to get hit with a hose with water. There isn't. But there should be, Heidi. Let's make a word. I should have a class. Let's make a word. What do you call that? There should be a word for that. You got hosed, maybe. Araceli has a word for us. Yay. Okay. Go for it.
I'm just trying to copy you. Okay.
Yeah.
I write down the word. The word is macrosmatic. I'm not sure about the pronunciation.
Okay. Ooh, I don't know this one. Very good. I can play. Okay.
Okay, no, I was looking for strange words on Google because if they are common, maybe someone knows it's real.
Right.
So, okay. Number 1, having a good sense of smell. Number 2, a person suffering a genetical disease that makes his eyes look bigger. And number 3, having a good vision in the darkness. Someone who is able to see very well in the darkness.
Wow. That's pretty good. That's really good. Max, what do you think?
I think second. Macro. To look
Make your
like
eyes look
you're
bigger.
bigger.
Okay. All right. I see. I see. Right. You're thinking about the parts of the word, the roots or the suffixes. Okay. Very good. Good strategy. Nadir, what do you think?
What was the first choice?
The first choice, good sense of smell. Was that it, Araceli?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I'll take the first one.
The first one. Okay. Heidi, what do you think?
I couldn't get.
Okay. All right.
Understand like what she said. I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay. Well, the word is I don't know about the pronunciation either. Macrosmatic. Macrosmatic? I'm not sure if it's an S or a Z sound. Macrosmatic or macrosmatic. Okay, but the choices were having a good sense of smell, having a disease that makes your eyes look bigger. Correct me if I'm wrong, Araceli.
Mhm.
Or the third, having good night vision. That would be carrot-osmatic. Okay. All right. I like macro means bigger. I agree with Max. I'm going to go with the second one. What is it, Araceli?
No, you are not right.
Ah.
I made up that definition. It means having a good sense of smell. Neither was right.
I thought so, because aromatic.
Because?
Okay.
Because of aromatic,
aromatic,
related to smell.
Aromatic, right. Very good. You're absolutely right. Macro, bigger sense of smell. Okay. It's still bigger. Ah. Yeah, okay.
I'm
It was
confused.
clear.
Sorry.
Okay, so far, I have to say Araceli's ahead. I couldn't fool everyone, but Araceli fooled everyone. Okay, it appears that Nader has a word for us. Okay.
Entomology,
Okay.
scientific study of insects, the history of words, first choice. Second choice is the history of words, their origins and how they are formed and their meaning. Third choice, the scientific study of this. So first choice is the scientific study of insects. Second one, history of words, scientific study of the history of words. Third one, scientific study of this.
Of death. Okay. Heidi.
History of what?
Scientific study.
The second, history of what?
Not history. Scientific study of death. Or death.
He said some history of woods or something.
No.
Oh, really?
No.
I couldn't understand. I'm sorry.
The second one was the study of the history of words. I'm sorry, you're correct. I'm sorry. The history of words.
Mhm.
First was study of insects, then the history of words, then death. All were study, which, because we have ology, that seems quite logical. Okay, Heidi, which one do you think?
And what is third?
Study of death.
The second.
History of words. Okay. So what's your choice? The second?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right. Max? What do you think?
I'm not sure, but entomology. I think second, about history of world.
Mm-hmm.
But
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Araceli?
I think it's the first one, the study of insects.
I think it's the study of dead insect words. There should be a word for that. No, okay. I think I know what it is, but I think it's the second one. Nader?
Araceli is correct. The first one. Because etymology is the second one, history of words. Entomology is a scientific study of this.
Etymology. Okay. Yeah, you're right. I forgot how to pronounce it. Okay. Insect. Okay. Thanatology. Ooh, that is very interesting. Etymology. Right. Not entomology. Etymology. Silly me. I knew that. I totally know that. Interesting. Thanatology. Why is it called thanatology? And if anybody should know this, maybe you should know.
No, I don't know, but I found it. They say it investigates the mechanisms and forensic aspects of this, such as bodily changes that accompany this, and so on. So,
Arthili, what's a thanatorium? I can guess.
Well, I don't know if that word really exists in English. In Spanish, it's a similar word, and it's a place where, when people die, you take them there and they take care of. It is like a funeral house. Maybe in English you don't use that word, but
Yeah.
yes, for us it's like a funeral house when they take care of dead people.
Okay, well, we have really two places we take dead people, but first they go to the morgue, which is so the city can process them, like the police, or make sure they didn't have a communicable disease, or if they have to be checked and opened up for cause of death, an autopsy operation on a dead person, they go to the morgue. The mortuary is the guy who makes them look pretty before they lay them in the, and sells the family the not you sells the family the coffin and all that. That's the mortuary.
here it is mentioned the word is derived from the Greek language. In Greek mythology, Thanatos is death. He is a personification of death. And the English suffix ology derives from the Greek suffix logia, which means speaking.
Yeah, and it goes right down the line. It was in Latin, it was in Greek. I think before that it was, I think also Thanatos was the name for the Egyptian god, Horus? Who's the Egyptian god of death?
Egyptian god of death? Horus. Horus.
I'm
Horus.
right. Okay.
Yeah.
I think it actually comes from that originally. That was the Greek name for Horus. I think.
Maybe.
If I remember correctly. But originally Greek, but the Greek name for an Egyptian god. Okay. Anyway, interesting. Interesting etymology. Indeed. Okay. Max or Heidi, you guys got one?
Sorry, Horus of the god is the god of sky. Sorry.
Sky? Okay. Well, who is it then? Anubis?
I'm not sure. I'll check.
All right. Thanatos? Probably it'll be something like Thanatos. Max or Heidi? Heidi, have you got one?
Anubis.
Anubis. The jackal.
Anubis. Yes.
Jackal face god. Okay. All right. I'm all mixed up. What's new?
I never figure out which one is this. Which one is each one? You say who is who?
Who is who? Yeah. Well,
Yes.
they're gods, so that's difficult. Which is which? And they're gods, which are
Yes.
not really believed in anymore. So. Which is which? Who is who? Okay.
You have to believe in them so you can remember them.
Yeah, I guess so. Heidi, Max, Heidi. Heidi, do you have one for us? One Piece. One Piece.
In Japan, we original English, Janglish.
Okay, go ahead.
Before I told that One Piece to American, but he couldn't understand what. So
Really?
I recognize it's Janglish.
Okay, well, let's try it out. Go ahead and give us your 3 definitions.
Okay, the first, the couple, they are very good. They have a very good, strong relationship. 2 people, but like one piece.
Okay.
The second is a kind of dress. Usually you use separated blouse and skirt, but connected blouse and skirt. Dress.
Mm-hmm.
The third is a very poor person. For example, she want to buy some cakes in a cake shop, he can buy only one piece. In Japan, it's very shameful. Even though I need to buy, I want to have only one piece of cake, but I can't say so. So always I ask, I ordered two, at least two pieces of cakes. So poor person.
Okay. Pieces of cake, I might add.
Uh-huh.
Pieces of cake. Okay.
I'm not sure American or other countries you can buy only one piece of cake or a small cake. No.
It depends. I think.
Yeah, we can't say so. So once we enter the cake shop, I need to order two or at least two pieces of cakes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, only one is shameful.
Oh, really? Okay. Oh, all right. Well, no. If they're available in one piece, then you can. Yeah. All right. And of course, in the Philippines, they make everything really tiny, so you can buy one piece of anything. Because we're all poor. Okay, one piece. Well, that's interesting. Nader, what do you think?
I'll go for the third one, the poor person one piece.
Poor person. Interesting. Max, what do you think?
I think it's second because I very often hear from Heidi about clothes.
Okay. I see your logic. Okay, Araceli, what do you think?
The second one too.
Second one. Okay. I don't know. I could be wrong, but when you said Americans don't know what a one piece is, not exactly what you said, like a dress, but for me, as an American, a one piece, I immediately think of a women's swimsuit. She has a one piece or a two piece. I don't know. So I guess two?
Dress.
Dress. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's a dress. I don't know.
Yeah.
Is it a dress?
Yes,
Okay.
dress.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Americans refer to a woman's bathing suit that is all just one piece, no, not a bikini.
It's common dress
Okay,
in Japan. Yes.
I see.
Two piece or one piece. Two piece is a kind of set up jacket and skirt, the same material.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Okay, yeah, I've seen that before. Okay, interesting. Max, what have you got for us?
Keep.
So that story about poor people who cannot buy one piece of cake, is it real or just made up?
Good question. Heidi?
It's true.
It's true.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So I'm alone in the daytime. I want to buy only one piece of cake, but I can't say so. So I pass through the cake shop in front of the cake shop.
Okay.
Or I buy two pieces of cake and I give it to my friend.
Right. Okay. Interesting. All right. Well. All right. That's a new piece of information. So.
One piece of information.
That's one piece of information. It is. Okay. Max, you don't have anything for us?
Actually, don't have anything. But some kind of Russian joke. How much cost one drop of beer? 0, please. 100 drop in my glass.
What? I lost that. You're laughing too hard at your own joke. I couldn't catch it.
Sorry. How much cost one drop of beer?
Okay.
Nothing. 0. Please. 100 drops.
Oh, okay. All right. I get it. Okay. I get it. How much does one drop of beer cost?
Does, yeah.
Okay, I got it. Okay. All right, I'll give you guys another one.
Who next?
I'll give you one, I guess. Okay, here's your word. Spinster. Spinster. Okay, a spinster. Okay, is one. Someone in public relations who changes stories around to fit their own agenda. All right, they manipulate like news stories and announcements. 2, a small toy that children play with where they pull a string and it violently spins across the floor. 3, an old unmarried woman. Okay. Okay. What do you think, Araceli?
I'm wondering why an old woman should be spinning. I think it's the second one.
The second one?
Yes.
The second one was a toy that children
Yes, yes.
a spinster.
Yes, because an old woman and a married old woman has nothing to do with spinning, I guess.
Okay. Heidi, what do you think?
Number 1.
Number 1.
Mhm.
Okay, so publicist who changes stories around to fit their own agenda. Okay. All right, Max, what do you think?
I think first.
First
Because
one.
Spinter, ER, some kind of person.
Okay.
First.
Nader, what do you think? Nader, are you there? Oh, maybe he's busy. Kitty Sack. Hello, Kitty Sack. If I'm saying your name wrong, I'm sorry. You should join me so that you can teach me how to pronounce your name. Kitty Sack thinks it's an old woman, and actually, he is correct. It is. Okay, I should explain. Okay, we do use spin as a word to talk about, put a spin on the story, or they spun the story. That they, the government spun the story to make it fit their dialogue or their position. All right, this is very common. This use of the word. They put a spin on the story to change it to make it sound better for them. So that's very common. Okay, I've mentioned a toy that spins around. You pull a string. Actually, there is such a toy, but it's called a top. Simple enough. Spins around. But a spinster is an old unmarried woman. That is correct. The idea being, Araceli, since you're shocked, that she had nothing better to do than sit beside her spinning wheel where they make yarn, okay, from the sheep's wool, and just spin. An old woman can sit there and spin her spinning wheel, all right, and make yarn. That's all the old woman's good for, because she's not married and she doesn't have any children, so she's a spinster. Yeah.
I don't know if they use it in the Philippines. Here in Spain, for this kind of woman, if a woman didn't marry, they would say she's just left for dressing up the saints. I mean the saints in the church. So it's like the only thing she can do it now is just to dress the saints and take care of these things. So it's a similar idea. I mean,
Yes, I have heard that before. I have actually heard that before here in the Philippines. Yep, there. Oh, she just dresses up the saints, or she's in charge of lighting the candles, meaning to say really the same idea. She goes to church every day and she lights the candles. Here they actually have saints like. There's one at the end of my street, the next street over. They put little saints. They have their own little what is that called? Like
Altar?
grotto, like a little grotto, like a cave in the wall,
Hmm.
kind of. So it's inset, and they're all over the place, and it's always older unmarried women who take care of them. Put flowers on them and candles, and at night you go down the street and they're lit with candles. Anyway, same idea. Okay, that was a good one. Max, you ready?
No.
Got your word?
But okay, I'll try.
Great.
Some kind of. I think not so much people know this word.
Okay.
How correct pronounce? Kate? Corner.
I don't know. Okay. I'm not sure if you did. You sure they spelled that right? Yeah, I guess you did. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay.
Kate Corner. But I just heard this, and when I heard, I think about cat.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Second, it's a place where lives cat.
Okay.
The third, second, is the place opposite you where you stay now.
Okay.
On,
Wait.
I don't know how to correct say that, on the diagonal direction.
In a diagonal, something in a diagonal direction. Okay. Wait a minute. What was the first one? Something.
The place where there lives cat.
Okay, a place where a cat lives.
Cat lives.
That was one?
Maybe a lot of cats.
A lot of cats. Okay.
And
What was-
third,
Okay.
what?
Okay, that was one, a place where a cat lives. Second was diagonal.
Yeah, direction,
From you.
diagonal direction from you. And
Okay.
third, it's a kind of small box for some stuff, some tools.
Okay.
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that's interesting. Heidi, what do you think?
Number 2.
Number 2.
Mhm.
Okay, in a diagonal direction. Okay, Nader, what do you think?
Maybe number 1.
Okay, cat or corner. Okay, Araceli, what is your idea?
I think it's number 2, maybe.
Number 2. Yeah, I know it's number 2, but this is a weird word with a weird etymology. Max, you can have the honor.
Yeah, of course it's second.
Okay.
When I heard this, I think about I heard this like Katie Corner,
Yeah.
and I've been thinking about it for a long time. Why Katie? Why Corner? Yeah.
Yeah, it is a strange word and it has a strange. I've actually looked it up before. The etymology, the word history is. There are different ideas of where it came from. So who made up this word? I don't know. But you heard it catty corner or kitty corner. Americans say kitty corner. Kitty, like little baby cat, kitty. Kitten.
Yeah. I heard kitty.
Kitty corner.
Kitty corner.
Or you might hear catty corner sometimes. I rarely would hear catter corner. Catter cornered. That's even hard for me to say. But yeah, I recognized it, but when you asked how to pronounce it, I was like, cater cornered? I don't even know. I've never heard anybody speak it, actually. We always use the more reduced, it's easier to say kitty corner or catty corner. Right. When it's like you're on a street that bisects at right angles, okay, so it would be direct opposite angles. It's catty corner, all right, from your street. Diagonal, that's right. Very good. Okay. Araceli, do you have another one?
Yes, I have another one for you.
Okay.
Okay, my word is winkle picker. Sorry, I wrote it with an R.
Oh my God.
Picker. Do you know the meaning of this word?
I do not. I will tell you. God. Winkle.
Okay.
Sounds disgusting. No.
Okay, the first one is slang for plastic surgeon.
Okay.
The second one is a kind of old-fashioned shoe with a pointed toe.
Uh-huh.
And the third one is someone who doesn't have a regular job or occupation.
Okay. That's a good one. Good word. Wow. Okay. Nader, what do you think?
I have no idea. Maybe the first one.
The first one. Okay. Slang
surgeon.
for plastic surgeon. Okay. Max, what do you think?
I think third.
You think
I don't know why.
the third? Not sure why. What was the third? A person without a job or something?
First, yeah.
Heidi,
Yes,
what do you,
without a job or regular occupation.
okay. Heidi, what do you think?
I'm not sure. No one chose number 2, so I choose it.
I am going to go with you on that, Heidi. For some reason, I have this vague idea somewhere in my brain, deep back in my brain, I've heard this word before, to talk about the shoes like the elf shoes that have the little curly toe, like from the medieval days or from the fairy tales. There is a word for that kind of shoe, and I know it's a funny word. Araceli? Am I right?
You were right. The definition is a style of shoe or boot in the 1950s with a sharp and long pointed toe.
Okay. Winkle picker.
But I found in the dictionary winkle means snail,
Ah!
not
also-
wrinkle. It sounds like wrinkle. That's what I made up the first one.
Right.
But not wrinkle picker, winkle picker, and winkle is like a snail. So maybe that those shoes are like you imagine you are going to, I don't know, to pick up the snails. It's funny. With the
Yeah,
shoes.
you can flick them up in the air with the pointy toe and catch them in your hands. Got one. I winkle picked another snail. Okay. That's a very funny word. Thank you for sharing that. That's a ridiculous word, really. Nader, do you have another one? Oh,
Yes.
good. Oh boy, I don't know this one either. Oh my.
Oh. Euphonious. I guess
Okay.
euphonious. Anyway, euphonious,
Uh-huh.
pleasing to the ear. It sounds good. You like to hear it. First one.
Pleasing to the ear. Okay.
Euphonious, pleasing to the ear. It sounds good. You like to hear it. First one. Euphonious, pleasing to the ear. It sounds good. You like to hear it. First one.
Okay.
Second one, unreasonable, does not make much sense. Third one, pretentious, someone who tries to impress people by pretending that he's not, he's more important than he really is.
Wow, that's hard. I must say, that's difficult. Heidi, which one do you think?
The third.
The third.
Pretentious.
Pretentious.
First one,
Okay.
pleasing to the ear, sounds good. You like to
Yeah.
hear it. Second one, unreasonable. Third one, pretentious.
Okay. All right. Heidi goes with pretentious. Araceli, what do you think?
I think something that sounds good.
Okay. Max?
And I think so. I think thirst.
Sounds good.
Some kind.
Well,
Yeah, in Russian I think we have. Maybe I'm wrong.
well, it is kind of weird because it has the of euphoria, which means really happy, euphoric, extremely happy, and almost like the phono of like earphones or phonographic. So I'll have to go with that too, but I have a feeling we're being duped. Is that right? Something that sounds good?
Yes,
It is. Okay.
that's it.
Felt like a trap. Okay. All right. That's cool. Heidi, do you have another one for us?
Oh, green pepper.
Hmm.
You know
Interesting.
green pepper.
Okay.
In Japan, we call it piman.
Uh-huh.
We don't call it green pepper as a green pepper. Always piman. I'll buy piman five piman or like that. And if someone says, "Oh, he's piman," what does it mean? Very
It's a-
good. He's piman.
He is a Pima.
Piman, yes. What does it mean? He's perfect. Very good and handsome and clever. And another, playboy. And third is stupid.
Okay. All right. Okay, if a farmer in Japan says he's a green pepper or a, what was the word again?
Piman.
Pima?
Yeah,
Okay.
piman. Piman.
Oh, like pimento. Okay. Yep, that makes sense. Okay, he's clever, a playboy, or stupid. Max. Max, what do you think? Max, are you there? Okay. Nader?
Maybe stupid.
Maybe he's stupid. Maybe. Araceli, what do you think?
Sorry, which was the third definition?
Clever, a playboy, or stupid?
Mm.
Clever.
I think stupid, the third one.
Stupid? I think so too. I don't know. There's a long tradition in many cultures of people using some kind of vegetable to mean stupid.
Yeah, why do you think so?
Why?
Mhm.
I don't know, because the word vegetable, of course, can mean that you have no brains.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. When you cut the green pepper, it
Oh,
has
it's
nothing.
hollow.
Yeah, nothing inside. So
Very
empty.
good. Okay. I even get the pimento. Sometimes they're called that. Capsicum. In Australia, they don't say green peppers, I just found this out the other day. I had this long discussion that went nowhere in a circle with an Australian guy, and we're talking about cooking, And he's like, you put in capsicums. I'm like, what is capsicum? We don't have capsicum in the Philippines. But he meant green peppers, and I said green peppers, and he didn't know what I was talking about. But anyway, peppers. I love peppers. Okay, Max, last chance. You've only got like a minute. Can you do it? Max, are you there? He disappeared before. Okay. He disappeared. All right, one more for the road. I'll give you one more. Here it is. I was inspired by Araceli's choice, so I like winkle picker. It's my favorite word, my new word of the day. I was inspired by that, so I will give you pickerel. A pickerel is a small type of flute made from a hollow reed. Or a pickerel is a kind of a stick with a hook on the end that farmers use to knock down or to carefully remove peaches so they don't bruise by hitting. They have a little hook that can actually scoop up the peach, I guess. Or a pickerel is a long freshwater fish. Which is it? Max, are you there? No. Araceli, which is it? An instrument, a hook for fruit, or a fish?
The first one was an instrument? I didn't understand the first definition you gave, a fruit or something?
Flute. A flute.
Okay. Look.
Yes. Okay, it's a flute.
Okay.
The first one. Sounds something in my head. I don't know.
Okay. Heidi, what do you think?
The third.
Your third, a fish. Max, I guess. I don't know what happened to Max. Nader, what do you think?
Don't know.
Don't know. No idea. Actually, Heidi is correct. It is a fish. A pickerel is a very kind of skinny, long fish related to pike. They're quite tasty. And they're called pickerel. Very good. They're freshwater fish. Excellent. I made those other things up, totally.
So what was the second one? The correct word for the second one? Is correct word for the tool? Or
I
there is
don't know.
no tool at all?
I made that up. Seems like there should be.
Okay.
Right? You know, peaches get bruised when they hit. Peaches bruise easily. It seems like there should be a special kind of. So a pickerel is actually a fish that you use to pick peaches with. Okay. If you blow in a pickerel's mouth, it makes a sound. Don't do it. Okay. Just kidding. Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you very much.
Kind of fun. Hey, guys, would you like to do this again sometime? Truth or Live vocabulary version? Okay. Great.
The next class is next week?
Yeah, afraid so.
Why is that?
Well, that's talk to Verbling. That's just how they scheduled me. Okay. Thank you very much. See you guys next week, I guess. Bye-bye.
Bye.
We need to
Thank
write
you.
some petition. Bye.
Okay. Bye-bye.